cruel machinations spring to life.
Let's just have that. I want to know about the future, so I want that scouting bonus at the moment. No bonus like a surprise action for us though, which is a shame. At least there is a reason for a blinding cast now. That's for sure. Only one worked though, but at least one. Well, gladly you resisted that. I wouldn't want you to be moving that way. I really wouldn't. Would I want to do this? Well, I can only of course do it in the front row. Maybe this one. Yeah. And a dodge. Oh well. Oh well. Flashing daggers. 2 to 4. Thrown dagger. 15% chance of critting. Well, I guess we can just as well try it. 4. I guess that's okay. At least some accuracy bonus nonetheless. Okay, fine. You already took your reward, Lynx. To remind you, you already took your reward, you don't deserve anymore. Well, she does have the blinding or stun resist now a little bit, but it's not that great, so you might try this again. Good. You stunned the other one, so it's something. You two at least can try to see if you would manage to kill this one then. Well,
quickly the tide
or
turns.
not, because Mappa is at the death's door. So possibly not. Just do this nonetheless for her. And yes, dodge, great. Well, we need to heal her, that's for sure. Otherwise, she might die. So, for battles of this sort, stand aside. Do you allow me to do something? Apparently yes, which is kind of surprising, I guess. See if you could actually please take her out, that would be lovely. Well, unless there's plenty of damage, but she's not out. And as such, these guys are kind of dangerous as well here, so... I'm not exactly happy about this situation, but I guess I have to try to take her out now when I have a chance. Push. Well, that's fine. It's fine enough. Serma would have needed to be going to try to be doing this anyways pretty much now, so that's totally fine. Do the embalming vapors for her, I guess, even if she does whatever she feels like doing.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism.
Do they bleed?
Or cowardice.
Yeah, they do bleed. So as such, it would be a possibility for this one. Or just this one for here. Or just a normal one, I don't know. If it bleeds for this one, so that we could get that cultist still out of the game, even if it doesn't do that much damage, but it's still annoying. Well, if there wouldn't be a dodge. If only there wouldn't be the dodge. They do like to be attacking this spot specifically quite a lot, it seems, kind of. Round 4. Seems kind of like such a... Well, that's very unfortunate. That is something I don't like to see happening. Well, I guess you are going to do the poison dagger now then this time around when you have a chance of doing that. 4 damage. So it has 4 hit points. This is just the 2 damage per 3 rounds, so it's not going to be dead yet. I guess you might do something like just the Noxious Blast. I guess that should be fine. 4 damage and then it's going to be blighted if it would be blighted, but it's not. You can only move with one, which is a shame. So you might just try to attack, I guess. Kind of doesn't feel like you should, but I don't actually know if she will allow you to move. So that's problematic. So better to do this. Then at least it's a sure thing that you can do. Thank you. That was actually useful. Thank you so much. You did something useful in your state. Just try to get rid of her if you could, but you can't. By the way, what does the selfish do? I wanna see. Now that I know that you can see better there what a certain skill does, I would have liked to actually see it. Well, I have to try to see it next. Then, if possible. Or after this battle, possibly. Hand of Light. At least there's a debuff. Pretty nice debuff as such, so as such that's not a bad skill. Oh yeah, selfish. I say let the world go to hell, but I should always have my tea. Okay. You should have always your tea. I can understand that. I can understand that someone wants tea. Or some tea. Well, at least we were able to move here, so that's nice. Okay.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Bounty Hunter only, plus 10
Wealth
chance to
beyond
stun
measure.
skills.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Plus 15% chance to bleed skills and minus 8% to damage. Doesn't seem bad though. So... seems pretty nice. Surely doesn't seem that bad. Valuables inside the tent.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Well, finally at least some scouting. There's a treasure room. I don't know if this is anything. This might be the last basic room that we need to do. You might just as well eat too, because we need that 4 for the food, but we don't do anything more. Or anything with anything more. Fine. You look into it. Yeah, nothing left to offer is fine. Oh dear. I'm not sure if you guys are all going to be managing to do this, but as such, I'm not that worried if Lynx dies. As sad as it is to say, I'm not as worried if she goes and dies. Fox, I would be really sad of. Yeah, I'm just go and attack. Not going to hit though. Not going to hit. You can hit. Possibly at least. No one is soaking your glory. Slice and dice. Didn't do too much. We could do the blinding gas. I think that's not a bad idea. Good. Well, one blind at least, so it will not be able to do anything next time around, and this was very unfortunate. Not too much I can do about it, but still. Now you could try to shuffle this one though. Well, very minimal shuffling though. Unfortunate, but true. At least that guy shouldn't be able to do anything from that back way, and you can actually try to attack against this guy with this skill too now, which I guess should be okay. Come on, please hit. We are not gonna be able to do a lot if you're not able to hit. Pick to the face also can't reach here, so let's do it. Nice, thank you for finally finishing that guy. Point blank shots, ouch. I don't like this position. Yeah, well. What can we expect?
And now the true test.
And even bleeding.
Hold fast or expire.
Even some bleeding. Well, do heal anyways. Oh, at least 6 healing, which is nice, but... Huh. Now you wanted to punish the cleric. You don't like that your target is being healed, do you? Let's try to do the Noxious Blast. He doesn't have a good blight resist, so it would be nice to get some permanent damage going on. And it is a pretty nice damage overall if you consider 3 damage per 3 rounds. So, not bad. Well, either if it bleeds or the other way around, but this would be nice as well, of course, considering that it might even make him bleed, and it's a good damage and it's a pretty good chance of hitting too if you actually would just hit. Nice. But no bleed, but still at least you hit. That's an improvement. I guess I could just try to increase the blight. Nice. Hit, one resist, but still at least you were able to try and hit. Can't ask too much more.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal
abusive.
themselves.
That's Dang mouse will disguise me well.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Yeah. Doesn't look very good at all. Well, try to at least get rid of this one. I'm afraid for your health being too. Well, at least you got the critical there. If you only would have gotten that previously, but you didn't. But it's a good question what this guy is going to do. And well, to be honest, I'm gonna heal Magpie rather than Lynx in this situation. Well, I'm kind of glad that he didn't put Magpie back into the death's door, so we at least only have one in death's door, but now it's of course again changed.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Yes, I noticed that. We will save you. Well, thank... Oh, you didn't die. But thank you, Zerma, you're actually being very positive. Oh, you don't have the bleed anymore, I guess that's fine then. Let's try to do this, because that would be very nice if we could actually get that done. 65% chance of hitting, 65 also only, so it's not... Ooh. Well, we did survive from that still. I'm not sure if I like that we have two in the death's door.
But a victory nonetheless.
I'm not sure if I like the fact that we have two in the death's door, though. We're so close to this room, but... to continue all the way there is really, really risky. Really, really risky. Well, we don't of course have to be completely like this. We could just use this food and hope that this is the last room battle, so we don't need any more food. So then we could at least get both of them out of the death's door. That's of course not that much. I kind of feel that it's more useful to just give most of the food to one person than nonetheless than the other way around. Let's just have a really radiant life.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
We're gonna try this, but I'm afraid this will not work out. 4 humans. And no surprise, so yeah. I don't trust or believe in our chances too much, especially when you got changed all the way into here and get the first action. Well, I might do this nonetheless then when you're here. Please debuff? No. Poison dart. I kind of am afraid of the damage at the moment even more than the stress this very moment, so maybe try to see if we could take this one out when we started it. Yes.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
How am I not surprised? Is that your signature move then? Yes, it kind of feels like it is waiting you. Unfortunate, but true. Let's try to do the blinding gas into these guys nonetheless. At least would take their one action out. So at least a hit, both are stunned, so that's nice. He's alive though, dodge. But are you going to bleed to death is then the question. Not yet. Please let me act, thank you. Because I want to bandage you so that you don't at least die because of it already. If it bleeds... yeah. Like, you could do this, but it's already so close to death that you might just as well then do this one. I would rather try to kill this with someone else, considering he's already blighted, and just try to bleed someone else, like this one. But didn't work out, of course. Have nothing to fear from you. Nothing to fear from you. Should I change the position with her so that she could heal? Maybe. Maybe for just that fact. So she could try to heal. Yay, a new bleed. The very new bleed. Well, healing craze. At least she can have a few hit points again. So they could be... it's a possibility to try to blind them again. But they do have a relatively okay chance of now having the stun resist. We could also of course try to hit this one or this one with the bite as well. I kind of would like to try this again still, because they can still be stunned. So... oh, lovely. That's awesome. Thank you, Serma, for doing that. For managing to do that. Ouch. Again. Out with the bleed. At least you should die next round, so I don't need to worry about you anymore then after that. So I guess that's something. Yeah, I think you're gonna use a bandage if you can, of course. Whatever. You don't really deserve a lion's... lion's share from anything at the moment. If it bleeds, yeah. Try to hit this guy. Well, unless you hit for a chance. And he can bleed, which is good. You're not going to do the move. Flashing daggers wouldn't be the worst. It's some damage plus then it would hit both of these, possibly. Yeah, let's try to do it. 4, 5. It's not going to die at this turn, or next time its action is, so that's kind of a shame. Well, healing, nonetheless. And then you, on the other hand, could try to do something like this even to this one, so we might get rid of him next as well. Awesome. So both of these should die when their actions are going to be, which is nice. Of course, there's still these two, but as such, considering we're as stressed already as we can be, it's not that big of a deal anymore. So... just for that reason. So you're the only one left. Hello to you. Yes, well, she's already as stressed as she can be. Pick to the face and then just try to kill him. Or her. Yes, stop hocking all the glory, it's hurt already. Excise the tumor.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
What to leave behind? Of course, we could put this into use. As Susa said, it wouldn't be that bad to take it into use in this situation if you consider the full fact that it's actually not going to change their hit points at all, so fine. Well, let's have a look. Why didn't I use the key? I don't know, but I didn't. It wasn't the last room battle, so the last room battle is going to be all the way up here. I think we have to leave now, because we're going to be starving very soon. I think that if we would continue, we would get the starving somewhere around here, and then we would lose someone anyway, so let's just go. We did get quite of a nice amount of loot at least, so... yes, they will suffer the stress of defeat, but...
You will endure this loss.
Yes, well,
and learn from it.
We killed the necromancer. I'm already happy, or okay, happy with that. It wasn't a lot of gold, but we did get what we paid for, at least for a fact, and quite a nice amount of different amounts in teas, though hardly any deeds, which makes me sad. Well, deadly. That's a nice little bonus. Early riser, okay, you got also that early riser, so more speed with if the light is above 75. And then stomach cramp, which is a shame. But the warrior of light, a lot of these early risers and warriors of light though. Surprisingly enough, I guess. Surprisingly enough. But then back
My
to
obsession
town.
caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Well, we don't have nearly as much money now, of course. Tancred prayed and recovered 69 stress. Maura lost 500 gold after becoming tipsy and pine around for the house. Fine. Fox is addicted to the thrill of the dice now, the quirk. Gambler. Gambled and recovered 69 stress. Fine. So, definitely got some more people with a lot of stress. At least Tancred has no stress, so he is ready to go anywhere. And again, we can go into here, so I guess we could consider this place. Now there's a lot of champion level ones. Oof. Not something I'm that excited about. Ooh, that would be a holy grail, kind of. Plus 50 the maximum hit points, but minus 4 the accuracy. I guess this could actually be a good choice, just for the fact that this would actually be a relatively nice thing for a Vestal. Or at least not bad. You had that one that I'm not sure if we're gonna be using, but just put it here. Okay, but yeah, Serma, you're definitely not ready to be going in any new exciting things at the moment, so you need that. I'm not sure if Celeste Ines needs it as much. I could consider doing this, but of course... Well, nothing I could do there, and nothing I could... Well, yeah, I could get this. But I guess I could open the 2 slots in the Protol because of the full fact that we're actually using it a relatively lot, so... Then it would be increased stress recovery after that. So, Serma, you can go there. I wasn't here. I'm not sure who else we would want to be putting in. Valdings would need it, Viconia would need it, and Magpie would definitely need it as well. So yeah, quite a few would need it. But I don't know. Let's have a look into here anyways. Clumsy. Quick reflexes and on guard though. Unyielding, winded, and Thanatophobia. And you would have the Guilty Conscience, and Amateur Weaponsmith, and Creeping Cough, isn't good, and Evasive, and Varens Tactician. Well, that was nonetheless an interesting thing. Let's have a look into here too. Couldn't even afford this anymore. This is the Plague Doctor only, plus 20% chance to blight skills, minus 16% heal received. Not too bad. Fasten Seal. Huh. Well, I don't think it would be worth it. So at least you wouldn't need any food, because they wouldn't eat food. And they would take no damage even though they would be starving. But they would lose maximum hit points from that, so... I'm not really... Besides, food is not as good because it at least can heal you as well a little bit. We have so many buffs that we could really do something with them. What else were we able to do with the boss? I think we were able to increase AP with them. And then something else? I'm not sure anymore. What could we use the busts in? Was it here? Yeah, it was... No, it wasn't here, at least at this point. Was it in here? No. I'm not sure where else can we use buses, or is it only... Is it Sanitarium and AP? Yeah, Sanitarium is something we can use it in. number of slots to 2, or just reduce treatment cost by 10%. In a way, I would be inclined to be doing these kind of things because we happen to be able to do this, so it's about us. If we are not sending anyone there, then why use it yet? And then of course these I can upgrade, which I guess I should be considering to do at some point or another. But yes, that necromancer fight specifically was awesome. I really didn't expect that we would even be winning it, but we did. So I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time with some more Darkest Dungeon, and see if we can do more than just kill the necromancer. So thank you for watching, and see you then.